Alright, hello YouTube, welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise. Since last time, I did a little bit of stuff. I swapped out my arm piece, or whatever you want to call it. So instead of a piece that just gives me more thunder attack, I'll get 2 maximum might. It's pretty nice. Comes with a 1 slot. That's what the thunder attack's coming from. Because that's the only elemental decorations I have. Other than that, I also have a new charm, Divine Blessing 2. I feel like that's pretty decent. And a 3 slot for if I ever want anything there. It's a decent roll. Can't complain too much. I'm hoping with like Divine Blessing and Defender Dongo, should be able to survive a little bit more whenever we get hit. Also, since last time, I upgraded all my armor. But I don't know if this time I'm gonna actually try to hunt Magnum Hollow. I might do a, a part of just hunting stuff, trying to get stuff. Because we have some stuff we do want to get. And then next part, maybe I'll try Magnum Hollow once, see how it goes. But we got Pukei-Pukes and Rathians on. So we're gonna start off with Pukei-Puke, who is weak to, I think, Thunder? Yeah, Thunder, okay. Oh yeah, I do have the fire heavy bowgun. So that's nice that I have that. Okay, we'll start with that. I don't have actual like armor loadouts yet for the bowguns because I don't actually have any elemental decorations yet, so it's literally all the same across the board right now. But, yeah. So, Pukei-Puke, that's probably a 5. Yeah. Before I get in this first hunt, though, if you watch this on YouTube and you end up enjoying, think about liking and subscribing. If you want to hang out live whenever I do these every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:30 Eastern, both on Twitch and here on YouTube. So, come on by and hang out. Alright. And if you were paying really close attention, you'd have noticed that, I took the, like, what was it, Sushi stuff out of my wish list. I tried to get Kimura tickets. I went through a full 5 meldings before I got, like, I didn't get any, so I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. So, no Kimura ticket stuff for us. But it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. Fine. Alright. Damn, okay, well now I'm out of that. And we'll get it right back. Shouldn't have tried to reload. That was on me. You know, I should probably just stop bringing cluster bombs. They're not really that much damage. I'm pretty sure it's actually just damage down. Reloading! I can't charge them or anything, so kind of just bad all around. Alright. Oh, hello, Bishitan. Alright. You know, I realized last second I'm standing too close, aren't I?
Damn you!
Deserved. That was deserved. What do you mean? I'm just starting the hunt. It's weird that I stayed in camp for that long, though. Kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know why I stood in camp for like 3 minutes. Weird. Oh well. Not convincing? Probably not.
This is the end!
Sometimes I forget that I'm playing a, ranged weapon that takes extra damage. That'll be nice to get earplugs. Yeah, that reload speed is hurting me. It's decent damage, though. Nice. Okay, that was a bit wider of a hitbox than I thought it was. Yeah, that was a mistake, because that's just gonna... Sure. Okay. You hurt. Okay, cool. You know, I should probably do, like, the actual healing. Not gathering, like, everything else. Probably a good idea, considering, I do take more damage. Maybe I hunt Narwa. Because that would get me a Thunder Bowgun that can move while shooting. Maybe I'd try Narwa. Would I be able to do that, though? Narwa hurts, but at the same time, piercing shots would hit a lot. I forget what they're weak to, though. I want to say it might be Thunder, so that it kind of suck. Okay. Alright. At least I'm pretty sure I think I remember the Narwa heavy bowgun being able to shoot and reload while moving. It also could be worth just checking in to see what can shoot while moving, because I've realized that is more important than reload. Because I can just not reload. I can wait on that. But shooting, that's how I do my damage. Which is going to be a bit more unsafe. Because I can wait for an opening to reload. Or I can switch ammo. That's also an option.
Get ready.
So I might actually take a quick look, but I don't think there's anything. Probably not. But I think my philosophy has changed a little bit, though, where I don't think I need, at least based off of the Bowguns I've gotten so far, I don't need to worry about, that was a mistake, I don't think I need to worry too much about a secondary ammo. It seems like every Bowgun kind of has one.
Great.
Okay. Alright.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not charging the thunder ammo. Maybe I should.
Incoming!
Nope, nothing, okay. Okay. 121, okay. You know what, maybe not, maybe it's not that bad. When I'm charged. Anyway. When it's charged. Okay, nice. That was decent. Minus the thing. No, never mind. I mean, nothing happened. This is wow. Bishuten was on this map. That's weird. Didn't know he was here.
Ew.
Yeah, weird. Weird seeing you here. I didn't even know Bishuten could be on this map. Mm-hmm. Didn't know that at all. I thought that was Mizuchi, to be honest. Alright. That was Puke Puke. Not too bad. Okay, I do think I want
Quest
to
complete.
take a quick look at like the thunder heavy bow guns I can shoot the piercing and see if there is anything. Like I want to say the only one that there was Norwell,
Sure to find a bargain. Well done.
but I don't really remember
Let's
too
begin,
much.
shall we?
I did decide to go for recoil down at this point. I feel like getting the two divine blessing is kind of a pretty good roll, and that's actually also a really good roll. Damn. That can get me recoil down to Wirebug Whisperer too, just by itself. That's pretty good.
As
Oh,
always,
okay.
thank you.
Have I gotten any? No, I didn't. Okay.
Please take your time.
I am gonna, though, real quick, buy just a bunch of this stuff. There's a sale right now, so figure might as well. I have less money than I normally do, though, because I just got done buying all of my upgrades. One of them cost, I believe, 95,000. One of them did. It's like, well, there goes a lot of my money. Alright. Yeah, still, I think I might just say screw it to the cluster bombs. Just stop bringing them.
Hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, let's take a quick look, though. So I want piercing thunder ammo in high rank. So first one is an ogre. Okay, yeah, an ogre can't reload or shoot while moving. So that's even worse. Yeah, this can only reload.
Bring on the hard stuff. Ain't nothing I can't forge. Seeing my customers
Okay,
smile is the
Narwa
main
can do
reason I've
both.
been banging away at the smithing stuff for so long.
Hunting Narwa also gets us the melding that we will use until we get the master rank ones. I feel like I have good enough charm as is. I don't think it's, you know, out of the question to go for Narwa here. Just because that gets me piercing thunder ammo. Like, one that shoots that pretty good. Also can shoot Sicky just fine too. Only downside, does not really have a secondary ammo, like, at all. But I also haven't been crafting my elemental ammo. So, you know, seems fine. As long as, you know, actually what they're weak to. So I might go for that. I know I can't get this until All Mother Narwa, which is what I finish high rank with. So this won't be a thing until beginning of master rank. And at that point, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I haven't really looked too much into that.
I'll be here when you need me.
But yeah, I'm going to check real quick. What is Narwa weak to? Just regular. Okay, it's weak to ice. Okay, so I don't think that's going to happen today. So this or next part. Because I need to get the ice heavy bowgun, which I don't have yet. Because I need to hunt Rathian and then Barioth. I could just go straight to Barioth, but rather ramp up to it. I believe this is also weak to thunder. Yes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop bringing the cluster bombs because they can just get me killed. So, kind of is what it is. Wait, do I not? Oh. Haven't had these in here the entire time, huh? Good stuff. Oh, that doesn't have it either. I did put it in the fire heavy bowgun though.
Thank you for stopping by.
Nice. Glad I forgot that. So that means I probably didn't have that for Magnamala. Not that that little amount of defense would have really done much, but still.
Please select the quest that best suits you.
It's the fact that I was literally
Do
leaving
great.
defense in my box. But yeah. Oh. I mean, I will say, I have noticed that, granted, I'm kind of comparing Magnamala, to be honest. But, I've noticed that, you know, I get hit, I don't immediately have to, you know, heal now. Most of the time. It can still be every time. Not too bad. I feel like Master Rank's gonna be a rule, like, I don't know what to, you know, use there. It's just gonna be a big question mark. Gonna have too many options. Ooh, that's a lot of hits. Okay. Down you go. Nice. Get that re-upped.
In the bag.
Yeah, that was on me. On the bright side, we get to just freely counter the last hit. I need to... Okay. And we go back. Wow, Bishuten is on this map, huh? Wow. Didn't know that. Weird. Alright. Yeah, I don't think there's a world where I use the Bishuten heavy bowgun at this point, so I don't need to get my extra materials. I'll just take my damage and be on my way. Okay. Alright. Of course. Let's just get some poison in there, maybe. Yeah, Bishuten takes like 10 years to actually do its moves, though. So, you know. Nice. There we go. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to get that last one. It's pretty close.
Done.
I should have held it. Yep, I want to get as far to the side as possible there. And I immediately lost it, but I get it back here. And we're gonna head this way. Okay. Okay, fine, fair enough.
After it.
Man, I wish that wasn't like so easy to knock you out of it. I don't really feel like it needs to be. I feel like getting hit as a heavy bowgun is punishment enough. Although, actually, I guess now that I think about it, because I actually haven't tried it. Does it go away when you get staggered by blocking? Actually, interesting question. I should have done this earlier. Thankfully, you do this twice every time. Okay. Wow, I almost misjudged that.
Down. Be careful.
Yep. I mean, that's, you know, literally free. Ooh, okay. Yep, and that eats the whole thing up. And that right there is why Wirebug Whisperer 3, I feel like, is one of the most important defensive skills for this weapon right now. Because it's like the only, for sure, movement I have, really. You know, like, my counter, you know, is nice and all, but I'm stuck there until it finishes. Don't know where that's all going. Alright, cool. Alright. Probably would have killed me, to be honest. Alright. Nice. Nice. Yeah, 100 damage for that? Oh, I still have sticky, I just realized. I didn't even realize I still had sticky ammo. Okay. 6 more stickies. That might be another KO. I mean, I still got Pierce 3s and 2s. So, like, I can, you know, switch if need be.
Good.
I guess now that I think about it, that's probably a way I can decide if I want to, you know, what ammo I want to farm. Because I feel like with weapons like, you know, that actually have a good secondary ammo, you know, like this one for instance, it's probably fine if I, you know, don't craft the elemental ammo, because I can just switch to Pierce 3, which can be just debatably better anyway. Thank you, Manny. But, like, that could just be debatably better anyway, depending on math and stuff. Why did I counter that stupidly?
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, this might end up just being a KO though. One of these two. Yeah, I thought so. I would have been kind of surprised if it wasn't. So like this I can just kind of rapid fire, like,
Yeah. It's over.
Nice. Not bad. Not bad. I'll probably make that. I do have the fire heavy bowgun. I mean, no. I'll see if I can make the weapon first. Yeah, I don't know. What should I do with that? I mean, I'm probably gonna have to farm Rathian a little bit anyway, no matter what I do. But not that big of a deal. Well, if I wanted Nargacuga and Giratoes, I could get Magna Crisp. An interesting idea. That is an interesting idea. Getting some guts.
Hi, and welcome to my shop.
Oh no, are these still the Divine Blessing?
Hope to see you again soon.
Maybe I didn't switch back. I don't know, I can't remember. I remember there was like a whole thought in my head of like, you know, if I'm not gonna be hunting Diablos, well, not Diablos, Magnum Hollow, you know, open reload speed anyway. Never mind. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that whole thought. So, okay, so we don't have the Rathian spikes anyway. So, I have to hunt more Rathians anyway. Oh, nice. Enough to make 2. It's always nice. Okay.
Hey, thanks.
Not sure it matters right now. Let's see, do I have anything? Well, I have Toby Kadachi. Do I just go for Barioth? What's he weak to? I'm not sure if it's fire or thunder. Fire, alright. Okay, so we actually, pretty decent upgrade there. Because then we just throw this on here. Is there a 2 slot that I need to have on here? No. I got all my wire bug whisperer. Alright, sweet. Guess I can save this as my fire loadout. Everything else is kind of generic right now. As for items, I already went through and checked. I forget, can this walk while shooting any of the secondaries? Okay, it can shoot while... It can move while shooting with Pierce 2s, normal 2s. Okay. Yeah, and I literally already said screw it to cluster bombs for this one. But okay. Plus the Pierce 3s. If I remember right, had low... Yeah, they have low recoil. So I'll probably go with those still. But yeah, alright. Let's try to hunt ourselves a Barioth.
Cheat for all your questing needs.
Is this gonna suck? Yeah, probably. Gotta do it anyway, though.
Best of luck.
Because I do this, that means I can get the ice heavy bowgun. Which would be massive. Because then that means we have all of our elements covered. Although I haven't actually been farming ice herb yet. Or did I swap that last time? Nope. Okay. Although, to be fair, like I've said, I don't really use the secondary ammo as much. I don't craft the ammos in general. Outside of, like, very rare occasions. But I also haven't done a hunt with this yet. This thing's neat. Although it's basically a chandelier. I'm basically hunting with a chandelier. that can shoot.
I'm back.
If bullets had shapes in this game, like actual visible shapes, because as far as I know, it's just kind of like a moving line, kind of almost.
It's the end.
I would want it to be a like a lantern shape. Okay, that did not reach.
Be careful.
Okay, I didn't like that I rolled backwards there. Okay. I've gotten used to things a little bit, I think, by this point. So I guess that is kind of the thing, is last time I fought Barryoff was, you know, in low rank. That's kind of how it goes when I go farm the monster. And so I kind of have learned a little bit on... Right, tail hitbox. But I've learned a little bit on how to play the weapon and not, you know, get destroyed every, like, 5 seconds. On most monsters, anyway. Then there's Magnum Hollow that just destroys me anyway. Alright, that works.
Job. Good.
That kind of messed me up. Yep, I kind of knew that was hitting me. It's all good though, probably, until it's not. It's good until it's not. That's moral of the story. No. Yep.
Thanks, buddy.
Alright, that's a little scary. I'm gonna heal him.
Be careful.
That's getting into, you know... I would need at least 1-2 proc to pretty much guarantee not death.
Watch out.
Alright. They need to get in the habit of moving more often, like side hopping. But I mean, like it's doing good damage. We haven't carded. I'm not complaining.
Your days are
I
numbered.
think it helps Varioth, like it keeps its head still enough. But this is kind of exactly why I want a thunder heavy bowgun that can shoot while moving. And reload isn't as big of an issue. Because if it can't shoot while moving, then small little openings are less likely to be able to be a case. Because I can't shoot because then I risk getting hit. You know? That's nice and simple. Until it's not. Alright. Ow. Really? That knocks me out of that, huh? That sucks.
Be careful.
Okay. But wow, that knocks me out of that. A small stagger. I think that's the first time I've gotten hit by a small stagger. Since I'm getting this, but I don't know, probably not. I was kind of trying to go for the other arm, but I am actually gonna need some mechanic materials. Because I know I need it for one of my decorations. I don't remember what. But I remember it's... Oh, okay, everyone's here. Hold on. Good enough. Of course it hits both. I'd rather Zombie Cans probably. Gets a wake-up hit. Kinda hard to beat a wake-up hit, to be honest. No. God damn it. I thought I would have won over it. I know I've gotten some cool stuff a couple times doing that. Oh my god. Can you, like, stop with that? There we go. Nice, okay, and they're both down, so we get... Alright, good enough. Whatever. But it's aimed for Barry out, so all good. I'm gonna go for this.
Farewell.
Why not? You know, it's probably not a good idea, probably. Nope. Okay. Hate that that knocks me out of that. Why? I hate all moves that are like that. It's so annoying. It's like, it's not even an attack. You're just like, hello. Encroaching your personal space. Hope I'm annoying.
Nice one. Watch out!
Okay, I guess I'll full charge flaming shot, I guess? I don't know. But I do want to do this. Actually, I want to grab this first, so it doesn't disappear. Alright. No. Alright. Not terrible. Re-up it, why not? Hate it, but, you know, didn't get hit too bad for that.
Incoming!
Well, thank you. Alright.
Fatigue!
Sure. Not terrible.
Just a bit more!
Yeah, that stuff is definitely only useful to charge shot, even if it even is, when you have the buff for faster charging. That's kind of it. Otherwise, I'm like 99% sure you're just wasting potential damage.
This is the end!
Alright. Probably like this, I guess? I don't know. Sure, that hit a lot. Nice. Alright. God, why? Like, what? Of all the times you actually follow up on it, why? You've done that how many times this hunt? You have never followed up. That time you did. Why? Like, what is that BS? Also, did I hit the tail? I think I hit the tail. Well, come on, what is that? Did not follow up on the tornado thing all hunt. Not once. Does it when I'm in enclosed space. And had to counter it. Well, when I got wind pressured and had to counter it. Which, by the way, screw wind, you know, wind pressure, just in general. Kind of annoying. And it's like and it's not even common enough that's like worth building for unless it's like Kushala. Even then it feels kind of useless because half the time it's its own stuff. Like, you need Kushala, well, I think it's usually Chameleos, I think.
Quest complete!
But in World, it was you need Kushala armor, basically, to get rid of Kushala. Alright, that was Barrioth. So that means we can, you know, I doubt right now, but at some point, off stream, get our ice heavy bowgun.
Hi, and welcome to my shop.
Okay.
Hope to see you again soon.
Hey, good to see ya!
Just gonna check. Where is it? I pass it up. I guess Barrioth's usually higher up. Okay, I didn't get what I needed, just skip to it. Kind of expected that. It was worth
Bye
checking.
now.
Okay. So, do I, in the, you know, hope of being able to get a better thunder heavy bowgun that can move while shooting, do I go hunt Gnarl? Because this also gets me better melding. The melding we'll be using until we get, well, I think we hunt Malzeno, Shagaru, Magala, and Lunagaro. So, a little bit into mastering. See, I'm kind of thinking we hunt Tobi Kadachi, then Narwa. Well, I guess if I hunt Narwa, I don't need Tobi Kadachi. So, yeah, maybe I just go hunt Narwa. I also do need to get elemental decorations, but I can start working on those next part. So yeah, I think I'd go try Narwa. I mean, the thing is, Narwa doesn't have a whole lot that, like, you know, you will just, like, you can't really avoid very easily. It's a very telegraphed fight. But then again, I haven't fought Norwa. Doesn't want thunder. But Pierce ammo is gonna do a lot to it. I think we're fine. I just need to find which heavy bowgun does Pierce better. Okay, so maybe Mizutsune. Because it can shoot and reload. Well, it can shoot and reload too, and shoot and move. Pierce 3. Because that is the important thing. So yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, I think we go Mizutsune. Yeah. Let's go for Mizutsune. So we'll do this. Actually put it on, yeah. Okay. That should be good. Should be able to counter right off the bat. Yeah, once we get this though, we can do these melds. So we'll be getting to the random stuff and we could get a pretty good roll. Or we could get literally nothing.
Great to see you.
Which is the more likely option.
Please
But
select
alright.
the dress that best suits you. Best of luck.
I don't feel terrible about this because like these ones are a bit slower moving. You know, as they should be. If they were fast, that'd be kind of terrifying and kind of annoying. I mean, to be fair, they're still kind of annoying. Not really Monster Hunter, you know, fights. They're like raid bosses in an MMO where you have to use like your environment and crap. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but
Get ready.
whatever. Alright, we get the rainbow spearbirds. Right, that's something I need to do for Magnum Aller next time. I need to go around and get spearbirds. Just to be safe. Nice.
Take this.
Ah, it still hit? Damn. That barely hit. Guys? Where you at? Guys. What was that? Where were you guys at? What the hell, man? Yeah, I mean, that's free to do. Now, how's this? Eh. That's not great either. Ooh, okay. Ugh. Ooh. That's not a great sign. I don't know what you're doing, and it's scary. Oh god. Really? Okay. So I need to hit the correct zone at the right time as well. Okay. Yeah, I just need to hit the correct zone at the right time. Really? That literally hit me, but you know, whatever. Okay.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, that's dumb. Why? Why does that just barely peek through that? I swear some things in this game are designed to specifically say screw you to heavy bowgun. Like, it's weird. Okay, why is that not... Okay, there it goes. Yeah, like, even that opening sucks for heavy bowgun. Sure. We do have splitting wyvern shot now, so there's that. Yeah, definitely charge. Well, you're right in front of the splitting wyvern shot, so that's not happening. Might as well use that to charge up. Alright. Once again, you're right in front of the splitting wyvern shot, so can't do anything. Feels bad. Damn it. Yeah, by the time I got up here, it was pointless. Wow, thanks for not being in a spot where I can hit your good hit zones, like, at all. Thanks. Oh, when did I... Okay. Okay. I'll just use my twos. It's not that great of a hit zone. It's for range damage, it's not. Alright. Yep, just sticking that on there. Nice. Somehow. God damn it. All the worst, like, spots. Like, I always just barely hit things like that, and it's annoying. Oh, I already used all my three? It's a little annoying. Okay. Sure. I hate that that's a thing, by the way. Like, why? I swear that move is like, it's just bait. That move is just purely bait. I swear I've gotten hit more by going on it than I haven't. Are you gonna finally do the thing? Or no? Nope. Still no splitting wyvern shot. Okay. Love that for me.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. Down you go. I guess. Yep, cool. Thanks. Thanks for that. It's kind of whatever.
Nice one.
Can I hit this in time? Yes. Cool. Yeah, this isn't worth going for the Dragonator. This does too much damage to miss out on. Yeah, I'm just taking my damage right here. Oh, I literally saw you hit me, but okay. Whatever you say. What? That really hit that wide, huh? If you say so. I guarantee you that does not even work it. Well, cool, I love not getting to do anything. Alright, there's a little damage. Can I just do this? Yes. Cool. Okay. Okay, that's for them, not me apparently. Alright. Right, I forgot that they eventually, like, head just becomes a bad hit zone. It's annoying. Forgot about that. Yeah, it's not happening. If I had it ready beforehand, maybe.
It's the end.
Okay, that still hit a few times though. Okay, I did it a little early. Nice. Alright. Nope. Oh, I was kind of hoping for a side hop there.
Reloading.
Nice. We got Narwhal.
Victory.
Gotta love that. Alright, so we have better melding. We have a better thunder heavy
Here
bowgun.
we go.
Alright, thanks for looking up. Now, are we gonna get good melds? Probably not. Can hope.
Here we go.
I will say, like, the damage I have been taking in this part is noticeably less. But, you know, sometimes I think I've gotten unlucky and I've gotten pretty big hits that went through both protections. But then again, my Divine Blessing is only 30% instead of 50, so it doesn't get reduced as much. But, I don't know. That was Narwhal, though. Which means we have the, what is it called? Wisp of Mystery and Rebirth meldings. Good stuff. Now, are we going to be able to make the heavy bowgun? Probably not. Yeah, not. Oh wait, maybe I can. Hold on a second. I might be able to. Hold on.
Welcome.
Eh.
Hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, that worked out pretty decently. Alright. So, am I able to make that then? I need money. Wow. Of all things, it's money. But I mean, I guess I did spend probably like, what, 300k on upgrades? And no, probably closer to like 220 or something. But yeah, okay. So I mean, I have the stuff to make it then.
I have been wanting to
That'll be
relax
pretty
ever
nice,
since I
because
was
that
little.
means
Guess you could say
we can
I'm
move and
some bit of an
shoot
expert at this point.
with both
Don't
thunder
worry about
ammos.
the gear. I grip this
The only
here hammer
downside,
with
we don't have
confidence.
that great of a secondary ammo. But that just means I'll have to craft it, which
I'll be here when you need me.
is not that big of a deal. But cool. Alright. Well, so,
Hey there.
I think we leave this
Okay,
part
see you
here.
soon.
Because then that means what? We need to hunt. Well, since I have this, I don't need Tobi Kadachi. So this can go for now. I don't think we need to get. Yeah, it only changes the amount of ammo for that. So I don't think we need to hunt Gossarag. That's fine. Like, Ballistics is nice, but... eh. Yeah, Magnum Malo gets me both focus and quick load. We'll reload. Right, we need to get the elemental stuff, which means Lagombi, Great Baggage, or Totus. Probably hunt Somnicanth. Yeah. Yeah, okay. This is fine. I don't have it. That's fine. I have full maximum might right now. This is probably, unless we get a really good charm, what I'm using for the rest of low rank, because to go with anything else, I would have to do a full build redo, and that's gonna be kind of annoying. But we'll see how we go with Magnum Hollow next time. But like I said, next time. Because that's gonna do it for this part. If you watched this on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you next time. See ya.